Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at issues 39, 40, 41 and 42 of the Imperium magazine. Here we go, so let's get up to date with the Imperium magazines by checking out all the contents of these 4 issues. So I just got these delivered this week. Really excited to have a look at these 2 characters, and then we've got 2 models that we've already seen in a previous issue. So in the video, I'll get them all unpacked. We'll have a look through each magazine, and then I'll get the models all built so you can have a look at them up close. Right, let's start with issue 39. So let's get this open, and we'll get rid of this noisy wrapper. And then we can have a look at everything that's included. So this is going to include the Kataphron Destroyer. Now we've seen this already in a previous issue, so we're going to get one more model here, and then in issue 40 we get another model, and that's going to make up our 3 Kataphron Destroyers. So now what I'm going to do though is I'm not going to use them as Kataphron Destroyers. I'm going to take the components from here, and then I'm going to take these 2 las cannons I got with a Razorback model, and then I'm going to make a rapier laser cannon for my Astra Militarum. So I'm going to proxy up another model, but I'll show you what this looks like because I did build the other one, so you'll be able to see what it looks like at the end of the video. But let's have a flick through the magazine and you can see everything that's included. So these are really great magazines to learn about the lore of 40k, and once you start building the collection you can either read it each week for each issue, or you could just like do one big binge and catch up once you've got a few of the deliveries in hand. But this is going to tell you about information, so you can keep battle records about the different areas you're doing battle in. You've got lots of stories to read. And here we're going to focus on some of the information from the Forge world. So we're going to learn about the Triplex Phal and the Deimos, the Voss Prime and the Griffone 4. I'm sure I've messed up a few of those names. Then there's a nice thorough how to build section for the Kataphron Destroyer. These are really great, really well detailed, nice photography, full colour, and I think these are better than the ones you get in the kits. And you can see just how nicely this is all laid out as well. It gives you the different options you can put on there too. So most of the time though, they do tell you to build it in one way, but you will have some variation there if you want it. Then you've got a how to paint guide using all the paints that have been included up to date in the collection. So you can pretty much get this almost finished now, so there's not many more paints to add to that. Then the rules are really starting to come together now. So we've got here how to select our targets and our weapon, consolidate, we've got the morale phase. So you just put this together with all the previous rules, and then you've pretty much got the main rules that you need for the game. Now these are based on the free PDF that you can download on the Warhammer community site, but laid out a lot nicer, and you can put them in a ring binder too. Then you're going to get a little scout mission to play, and you can use the models from your previous collection. And then here it tells you what's going to be coming in the next issue. So in issue 38 we're on issue 39 now, so this is a bit weird that it's going backwards, but you get the new battle mat, and then in issues 41 to 60 you're going to get all these, so it's telling you what's coming over the next 20 issues. So that's pretty good. They haven't done that before, so this is giving us some really nice models. I can't wait to get these ones here. They look great. Going to get some of the bigger ones, some Outriders. That's really nice, and you're really going to start to develop the Adepta Sororitas side of things with all these models as well. So yeah, lots to look forward to here. That's pretty good. So, but these, I think for me, it's these ones for the Necrons and the Outriders that I'm really looking forward to getting hold of. But then on the back it tells us issue 40 we'll get our 3rd Kataphron Destroyer. Issue 41, the Chronomancer. So nice character, looking forward to that one. Here's a close-up look at the sprue, just so you can see the details for these. We've done this already and gone through it in a previous video, so you will have seen this same sprue. But if you haven't seen that, at least you can check it out here. I'll hover on it a while if you'd like to pause and check it out. But some really nice details, some nice bit. I think for kit bashing these are great, but then probably my least favourite models in all of 40k, I think, especially after building it. I really don't like it. So for me, these are going to be great to make those rapier laser cannons, which I think are going to be really fun with the Astra Militarum. But lots of kit bashing opportunities with all these different parts. So now let's move on and look at the next magazine. Here we've got issue 40, so we're going to get that same sprue and base that we've just seen, so we won't take a look at that again. And then this magazine's got the Fall of Cadia, looking forward to reading that, the Wars for Armageddon, and a new mission pack and mission. So we're going to get some info on the Adeptus Mechanicus here, some more records for our different models, and then the Fall of Cadia. So this is going to be a good read. I'm really looking forward to this one, because I'm building my Astra Militarum army at the moment. 6,000 point army. I've only got 4 weeks left to go, and I'm on track for getting it all painted and ready for battle. So can't wait to show that off. Then we've got some information on the different chapters. This time it's going to be the Salamanders, War Zones, Heroes. Again, that nice how to build section. So nothing new there. How to paint again. So we've seen that already. And then we've got a scout mission. So this is going to be the fate of Siphos. And then this again telling us what to expect. So this is very similar. You do get another mission to play. Some good reading to add to the collection. And then on the back, we know we're getting the Chronomancer next. And then we're going to get the Cannon S, which is another nice model that I'm looking forward to seeing. So let's have a look at issue 41 now. Here it is, issue 41. We get these two small sprues for this one. So a little bit of building there and a nice size 40 mil, is it base? Let's double check. Might not be, might be 32. Let's see. 40 mil is 40 mil base. So a nice base for the model. We'll have a look at that sprue close up in a second. And then this one, we're going to get the little pull out. And this is going to be Sea Forces 06 Armory Vehicles. So you're going to learn about different vehicles there. These are nice pullouts because you get some really great images of the armies all laid out there. I mean, that's a stunning photo. I love it. And on the back there too. So you can find out a bit more information about the vehicles for the Necrons. So then they're nice, those pullouts. I always forget to talk about the images on the front of these. I think they're really well done. Some great artwork. And throughout the whole collection, there's some really nice ones in there. But let's go through it. So now we're going to learn about the Chronomancer. These are my favourite kind of sections in here, where you learn about what all the different parts of the model, their weapons, their armour and things like that. So this is where you can really go deep on a character or unit and learn all about it. And then keep track of it on the other page. We're going to learn about the Death Guard a little bit. A nice how to build section again. Really quick. Wonder if we're going to get any options here. Be interesting to see. Looks like there's some options. There we go. So we can choose some of those. And then how to paint. I mean, these are really easy to paint depending on the scheme you go with. Don't take long at all. I usually prime them with a metal spray and then just put a contrast paint over to get a really nice metallic look. Then we've got the data sheet for the Chronomancer. Tells us about his weapons. He's got dual attack, shooting and melee. So that's really great. All the different details you need are there. And then on the back, we've got a tutorial. We're going into different actions now, so we can add to our rules. Another tutorial on actions and psychic actions, performing actions, command protocol. So this is focusing on the Necrons here. Initiate mission pack. So this is good, going through mission rules now. These are nice to have, all laid out like this. Restore power, and then the actual mission itself. And then it's going to tell us on the back what to expect next. So the next one we're going to take a look at is 42, which is the Cannon S. And then in issue 43 next month, we'll get the painting pot here, Stormhost Silver. Looks like just one paint pot. That's not very good, is it? Oh, and a brush. We get a brush at least, so that's good. You can never have too many brushes. So there we are. That's issue 42. Now let's look at the last one. Sorry, that's issue 41. Now let's look at 42. But before we do that, let's look at the sprues. I'm getting carried away here. Here's the sprues so we can see all the details up close. Really nice, these. Some great textures. Again, perfect for just doing a spray in metal and then using different contrast paints over it to get that nice metallic look. But there we are. So, nice little model this. Looking forward to adding this one to the collection. And there we go. And now we can look at 42. So we've got our little sprue for the Cannon S, 32mm base. We'll check that out in a minute. And then in here, we're going to get the artwork again. So a little close-up there, a bit different to what we've seen usually. Really nice. And then you got this section again, going into the armour, what the sword does, the pistol, the Rosarius, the Rod of Office. And then we can keep track on the back here. Then we're going to learn about the Adepta Sororitas, so we can add that into that section of the folders. More Adeptus Sororitas there. So really is going to town on them this issue. So lots to read here. This is good. I don't know much about these, so this is going to be a great way to get a little insight into them. You can read a story to learn about the lore a little bit, so that's always fun. How to build, again, really nice, clear instructions. Really well done. And then painting. We've got most of these paints now as well. Abaddon Black, Rakarth Flesh, Mephiston Red. Then moving on to all the different shades. So yeah, you can pretty much get this one done now. So that's really great. The final gallery. Then we've got the data sheet. A tutorial. Reconsecration. And then we've got all the details here. How to play out our mission, Purify the Shrine. And then on the back, it shows us what we're going to get. So we know we're getting that paint and brush. But in 44, we're going to get some more terrain. So this is awesome now because we can really start to build this terrain out. We've already had 2 of these. And so I think we're going to get this one and then 1 more. So that's going to be a nice little battlefield, especially if you play the 500-point combat levels. That's going to be really good. But there we go. There's issue 42. Let's have a look at the sprue and then I'll get everything built. And here's our sprue for the Canoness. Nice and simple. Not many components at all for this one. And I imagine this will be a very quick build. You got some options of proxy in this maybe. In some other armies if you didn't want to play these. But it's nice to have the option to combine them in this collection and put together an army with different armies from the Imperium. So very nice. But there we go. That's the sprue. So now I'll go and get everything built. You can have a look at it up close alongside each other. Here's all the models put together. So there's the Cataphragm Destroyer. You'll get 2 of those. You'll get 1 of the Chronomancer and 1 Canoness. That'll complete the unit now for the Cataphragm Destroyers. But like I said earlier, I don't like these and I'll be using the parts to proxy some Rapier laser cannons. So I think that'll be more up my street and fitting well with my Imperial Guard. But I love this model, the Chronomancer, and I really like these character models in the Necron army. I think they're fantastic. Although they're kind of robotic, they've got lots of character going on, and I love the different aspects that he's got here with the rod, or staff as it's called. And also you've got 2 options with the Chronometron in his left hand, and I like that one. And then with the Canoness, there's no options with this. You pretty much build it as you see here. All the parts go together in one way, so no variations. But nice model, got some character going on. The scars on the face are really great, so that's going to come up really nice. And then combining her with the other models coming in the lineup, I think it would be great for maybe Kill Team, but certainly a 500-point combat patrol army. There'd be some options there. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it gave you a good idea of what's included in these magazines. So if you'd like to pick up any of the ones coming out in the future now or get some of these backdated ones on the various websites, links down in the description below, then that's going to be possible too. Thanks so much for watching. If you did like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.